it could be a fresh download, couldn't it? A full delete and reinstall, Tim, maybe. Anyway, I'll put it back round to John. ONETI, M0SKA.
Yeah, Roger on that, David. Well, I'll call you Dave. So I'm just waiting. Hang on, is everything working? And yeah, okay, the pure signal is now engaged. So M0SKA ON80I on the Anan, over.
Yeah, I'm just trying to... your bandwidth isn't the same, John. You might want to adjust the bandwidth, over.
Yeah, okay, let me see if I can even adjust it adjust it on the fly. So, okay, yeah, we're up to 4. We're up to 4 now. So how is that now, Dave, over?
Yeah, it sounds very good, John. I'm doing a video as we speak, so you'll hear the difference, John, between the 3K and the 4. But no, sounds very good, John. Over.
Yeah. So, would you know the difference between the Hermes and the Anan? Over.
Oh well, I'm not sure on that one. I could do with recording this, couldn't I? Or everybody record it on whatever device they like, and then record you again on the other radio and play it back. Maybe you should read a passage from the Bible, John. Over.
Yeah, if I had one. Okay, well, anyway, I just thought I'd switch between the two, and I don't know if you knew this. It's probably old news now, but the genius, he has both radios on the same PC, which I used to have them separated, and this is a much better system. Very happy, very easy when you're changing over. So okay, I'll put it over to you, Tony. So now the Anan, and I wonder with your ears, can you hear a difference, Tony? M0VDO ON8EI, over.
No, John, I can't, to be honest. I didn't know what radio you were on originally. I thought you were on the Anan, to be honest, earlier. You may have said, and I may not have listened, my apologies for that. But, no, I couldn't tell the difference, John. No, I couldn't. I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know what radio you were on earlier. But, if I'm honest, I think a well dialed in Hermes like 2, if you're careful with it, why should it sound any different to an Apache Anan? It shouldn't, really, as long as you've got pound for pound the same equipment on both, I suppose, transmit-wise. I mean, there are some slight differences between the two, isn't there? Namely the price, but other than the price, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know, John, to be honest. I don't know if I could tell the difference, you know. I mean, I've heard some that can get a little bit edgy sounding and a little bit raspy, but is that the Hermes or the operator just getting to grips with using it and settling in with a new acquisition, you know? So there we are. But I do like it at 4K though, John, and it's nice because with an EQ, you shouldn't have to. You know, once you've got your EQ set right, that's it. You ain't got to do anything. Now this is my RAD2 audio, right? Stand by. So this is for DX. This is how I DX. Just remove some of the low end, and then if I want to go all out war with everyone, hang on, I'll come back and go like that, and then you get a little bit of just something a little bit broader and a little bit wider, a little bit of 8K. So I won't stay here too long. No, hang on. I'll go back to my RAD2. So, but all that's changed by just touching the switch on the radio. Sorry, you know, a selection on the radio. Nothing in the EQ. So the beauty of what you've got there, John, is you can narrow down to 3K. It sounds good. You can go out to 4K. It sounds equally as good. So, yeah, you've ticked all the boxes, John. You really have ticked all the boxes there, mate. Who's it go to? ON7OFF, Kurt. Let's hear your dulcet tones. M0VDO.
Okay, yeah, I asked Dave to make a recording. So Dave, if you can start a recording, I'm just gonna I moved the micro PA50 away from the OM Power 2000 Plus, so I'm going to do another test with the OM Power, with the micro PA turned off right now. So this is barefoot into the OM Power 2000 Plus. Let me turn it on, and I'm going to unkey and key again. And there you go. This is with the micro PA50 switched on. So there you go. I'm just going to give a little bit more power to it. So there you are. Wondering if, because Dave is going to do the recording, so I'm going to have a little listen on what's going on. Maybe, I should switch over to the, what is it called? The hard rock amplifier. So there you go. Let me turn it off again in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and this is when it's turned off again, so back with barefoot input. Okay, I'll pass microphone to John there. John, go ahead. ON80i, ON7OFF.
Yeah, Roger. ON7OFF, ON80i, and the group. You came up to 30 over. By the way, I'm recording this. I'll put it on YouTube a little later before I go to bed, so you'll have heard the difference, and it's in the previous recording. I've got 2 recordings, one with the Hermes Light and one with the Anan. So just do this again. Are you using the baby amp now? Over.
No, this is without the baby amp, but I moved it about 15 centimeters away from the OM Power 2000 Plus. Maybe it's RFI, maybe it's something else. Let me just turn it on, but I need to key to engage it. It's turned on right now, but not yet. Okay. And no, okay. So this is with the amplifier engaged. So there you go. I can turn it on, but it doesn't. I can turn it on. Okay, one moment. Something is wrong. Okay, I can turn it on and off, but it won't be engaged unless I key. So this is with the baby amplifier turned on. I'm going to turn it off. It's turned off, so when I key, I will be back barefoot. And now I'm back barefoot, so there you go. So this is just 400 watts, and before I was giving more or less roughly about 800. So there you go. I'll have a listen. It's going to be very educational because I cannot hear anything from this side. I need to have a remote receiver somewhere, and I'll see what happens. So surprise. Maybe hard rock will be the one that I will get later on. So, but I know it needs to be built. So I think I need to actually be a little bit technical. So I'm going to see. I think TechMinds, he has a video about how to build it. So I think it's not a big deal. So. Okay, let me pass microphone to Dave there. Dave, thanks for the recordings. I'll have a listen when we're finished with the QSO tonight. And also to you, John, thank you very much for the recording. Dave, back to you. Mike 0 SKA 17OFF, over.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Kurt. And you'll see on the recording, I did zoom in, and you can see, when you're switching, you can see the spikes coming up on when you're on the other amplifier. So I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of that, Kurt. But I'll send you a couple of videos as well. So enjoy that. But it's all interesting stuff, isn't it? And I think location and where you bring your cables in and where the PC's connected up, you've just got to be very, very careful. You get one cable next to, an Ethernet cable next to a coax, and all hell can break loose. So, you've got to be very careful, and plenty of ferrite. What do you think, Tim? Over?
Yeah, you can never have too many ferrites, can you? That's for sure. Yeah, I do wonder actually, Kurt, whether the sound difference is, well, I think it's IMD, intermodulation distortion. I can see your skirts come out as well, on the PAN adapter. You've got the shape there. I call them skirts. I don't know if you know what I mean, but so the edges on the signal that you're transmitting, it definitely gets wider. So I question, is your pure signal picking up okay? Because pure signal on and off might make that difference, and it might just be, I don't know, heaven forbid, it might just be a bit of non-linearity, even your main amplifier. If you're increasing the output up to 800 watts from 400, maybe it's the IMD and that, and just giving pure signal a chance. I'll quickly pop it back over to you, Kurt. Have you got pure signal locked in, over?
Yeah, it's locked in, so I can see that the pure signal is engaged, and I can see also the attenuator going to different levels when I engage the secondary amplifier, and my output power increases. The thing is, I cannot go lower in power when I engage, because I'm giving about 5 watts in with the Hermes light into the OM2000 plus. I would try to eventually try to get 5 watts in with the Hermes into the MoSKA and then into the OM2000 plus, just to avoid that I'm having power differences. But the lowest setting that I can do with the input power is what I'm doing right now. So, and I get like maybe 10 watts out, so it doubles the power on the entire power amplification chain. So it's weird. So I need to buy a few more ferrites and coil it up and put it further away from the amplifier. I don't know if I put it now 20 centimeters away from the main amplifier. It was on top of the main amplifier, so in the last test that I did. But maybe I even have to bring it up a little bit further away. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's the PTT or something like that. The MicroPA 50 has a built-in sensing for PTT, so I could eventually disconnect the PTT control and use the internal sensing PTT, but I don't know if that's gonna help. I'll do that on another occasion. I'm not gonna monopolize the frequency by testing this stuff. I will do it step by step. Yeah, it's a pity, but it's not a big deal actually. It's just I'm just wondering where it comes from, or it's just the MicroPA 50 that is just garbage. I just have to open all possible reasons. So there is a filtering board in there for the different bands. 18 meter is one of them, so it's supposed to filter it out, but maybe it doesn't. Okay, let me pass microphone back to VDO there. Go ahead, M0VDO, Tony, ON7OFF for the group.
He's fallen asleep there, isn't he, in that chair?
Was that to me?
It was.
It was.
Indeed. I'll check I got it. Yeah, cool. Lads, no, I am. I'm starting to relax a little bit too much. I think it's time for me to call it a night before I end up disappearing on you all and falling asleep. But what a pleasure to get you all on and chat. It's very nice indeed. But this miserable old man's going to have to leave you all. So 7-3 to you, Tim, Kurt, John, Dave, whoever else I might have missed. I apologise if I have missed anyone. It's been a pleasure, but I'm now going. I'm that good. I'll swing it up to ON80i. John, you to take it, mate. I'll just listen, lads, but 7-3s will catch you all tomorrow. M0VDO.
Yeah, a very good night to you, Tony. Nice to hear you and enjoy you. I take it you'll be swimming tomorrow, over?
Indeed, I will, yes. First thing in the morning, John. I should be up for about 5:30, 5:45 at the latest, and then in the pool for 6:30.
Well, great time, great stuff, and have a nice time. By the way, you came up to nearly 30 over. So M0VDO, 73s from myself in the shack in Belgium. Until the next time, and around to you, David. Over.
Oh, David, I do like that. No. 7-3s, Tony. We'll catch up tomorrow. I'll be knocking about during the day tomorrow, Tony. So give us a shout if you're around, and get your little bed socks and your little nightcap on, Tony. M0VDO, M0SKA, 7-3s. Round to you, Kurt.
Yeah, Tony, you have a fantastic night. Don't forget to turn off the Vox, because when you snore, you'll be transmitting. So take care of that. 73's, mate. Have a good night's sleep. See you sooner or later on the band.
Yeah, 73 tone. Have a good one. Yeah, don't leave that Vox on. It would be like having the old dog back. God, I can't remember what you called your dog. That was great, that. Oh, 73 tone. John, I'm going to disappear. I'll have one more over after this at some point, but I think I'm going to disappear about 9:30 as well, actually. Better go and spend a bit of time with the dog, think about the dog. Let's carry on round to you again, John. M0SKA in the group, M0KEP.
Yeah, Roger. By the way, Tim, I'm on the VK amp tonight. Over.
Oh, very good. How are you finding that? Is it working well over?
Yeah, it is. It is working very well. No errors or anything like that. But yeah, I just have to take care of reflected power. So one band, the 12-meter band, that has to be altered. But that's maybe for April when I drop down the antenna to do some work on it. But for the rest, it's good, and it doesn't. I remember listening to a guy talking about it. It says it's very noisy. It's not noisy. Over.
Yeah, very good. Well, I mean, you're hitting a fantastic signal over here. You're 25 over. Don't think I gave you a report. So yeah, it's working very well. They look very nice amps. They do, definitely. So yeah, it's working very well, John. Very well indeed. So I'll pop it around to Dave. So you're on this other mic again then, are you, Dave? Because I'll tell you what, it does sound very good. What is that cheap mic you're using over?
Yeah, it's called TAC Star. So Tango Alpha Kilo, Sierra Tango Alpha Radio. And the model is a TAC 35. Tango Alpha Kilo 35. Now I bought it on AliExpress or one of those. I think not long ago it was 30 quid. But I do believe Amazon sell it, but it's about 40 odd quid. So, but that's all it is. A very cheap condenser microphone, Tim, over.
Yeah, Roger. Do you know what? I've recognised the picture, so I recognise you showing me that before. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. It really is. I think the only really cheap one I tried was a Niwa. Can't remember what model number it was now, but I didn't like it at all. I have to say, so I'm just rummaging here for the mic. Can't see it. But yeah, that sounds absolutely great, and I think the mics that Kurt and John are using sound great as well. I don't think they're expensive, so yeah, you don't need to spend the bucks, do you, on the microphone? Around to you, John.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, David. Oh, sorry, I'll get out of that. Dave, you might consider the Fiduce mic. Over.
Oh,
yeah, quick break,
I'm not sure. I've
break standby.
John, but yeah, I just like trying different things every now and again, and this is just EQ through Thetis, no external audio gear. So I'm just sending. There you go. I sent you and Kurt a photograph of the microphone in the shack. If you're all wondering, and yeah, there's lots of mics, but you know, I could open a shop if I buy any more mics. I could open a shop. Over.
Yeah, Roger, and you know the way some people have difficulties with wives and boxes coming through the post, but I take it your wife doesn't care what comes through. Okay, I know Kurt, you're still there, so I'll put it back to you, Kurt. In fact, to bring in that station ON7OFF, ON8EI in the group. Over.
Yeah, okay, QSL, thanks a lot, John, and thank you there, Martin, and also, yeah, I think, yeah, it's not too bad, Dave, that microphone, it sounds great, and you told me, I think it's the same price category as the FDUs that me and John are using. I'm not sure if yours does have a built-in amplifier or not, this one has some kind of a sound card built into the microphone. So basically, you connect it to the USB port, and then you have amplification, but you have also a small 3.5 millimeter jack on the back of the microphone, and you can plug in a headset and listen through the headset. So it makes it quite interesting. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. I don't see the Tech TAK35 anymore for sale on AliExpress. It seems there is another one that's the TAK55, not 35, or maybe I misunderstood. So back to you there, Dave.
No, there's a couple of versions. I think the 55 is the same mic, but it's got different switching arrangements. I think there's a low cut, and I think you can. This is cardioid. You can have a figure of 8 or whatever. So yeah, that's all I bought. But I just bought the cheap one. Just a little bit of fun, Kurt. And yeah, it's surprising what you can do, isn't it? But no, that microphone of yours and John's does sound well. But I run through an audio interface with all my audio. So I come out in XLR to the SSL 2 Plus interface, and then from there I come out in USB-C to the PC, and then from there to Thetis. Thetis picks it up on an ASIO drive. Kurt, round to you, Tim. Over.
Yeah, quick break.
Yeah, Roger. I'll just bring in, there's a break station there waiting patiently, I think. Go ahead, break station.
Yeah, thank you. The call's M0RDX. I just wondered if this antenna's working any better than it was the other night. I've got just a simple inverted V up over.
Roger. M0RDX. Well, you're good with me anyway. You're coming into Malvern. I didn't talk to you actually the other night, so I can't do a comparison. But you're a 5 over with me anyway into Malvern, so just southwest of Birmingham. I'll swing it over to Kurt first of all in Belgium. He can give you a report. ON7OFF, M0KEP in the group. Over.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much there, Mark. Sorry. Oh, okay, one moment. I'm just lost here with the call signs. Okay, Mike 0 Romeo Delta X-ray. You're 5 and 9 plus 5 dB in Belgium. No problem. Good strong signal. I am ON7OFF, and we have Tim here, Mike 0KEP, then we have ON8EI, and Dave M0SKA. Yeah, fantastic. Very good there, John. Sounding good, and audio report is perfect. Back to you. Mike 0RDX, ON7OFF, over.
Yeah, all copy. Thanks for that, Kurt. Yeah, using at the moment, let me look. Hello. About 9 watts at the moment, about 9 watts, so yeah, quite pleased with that. Okay, I won't hang around, I'll get off, but thank you so much for the nice report. You were 10 dB over, by the way, you're very, very loud here. Thanks to you guys, and thanks once again for letting me in. M0RDX, bye-bye.
Yeah, don't run for a moment, John, over.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah, okay, M0RDX, nice call sign, ON8EI, 15 over 9 on your 9 watts. The name is John, over.
Okay, John, well, you're 25 dB over here. You're very, very loud, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, and there's another station. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, M0RDX, M0SKA, good evening. Dave, QTH, just north of Blackburn, and you're 5 and 9 plus 5 with your 9 watts, so that inverted L's doing well, over.
Yeah, it's a V, sorry, not an L. Yeah, you're constantly 5, 9 plus 10, sometimes flicking up to 15 and even 20, I just noticed, but yeah, you're all tremendous signals here with me, over.
Yeah, it's surprising. The band's in good shape tonight, it is. it's in good shape. But no, inverted V. No, it's doing well, very well, over.
Yeah, it's at about 60 feet, fed at about 60 feet, and then the ends come down to what comes down to the tower on the back of the house, which is down at the moment. So that's probably only at about 20 feet above the ground, and the other end at about probably 25, 30 feet off the floor. So it's quite good because it's in free space, over.
No, well, it's working. It's working well at that height. That is a good height. You might lose a little bit of into G on 40 at that height and go straight to the DX. But no, very good, excellent, very, very nice. And I'll just make a comment to John. You sent me a photograph of your microphone, John, which is very good. But where did you get that sign with the call sign on, John? You can let me know next time round. I'll put it round to you, Tim, over.
Yeah, Roger, cheers, Dave. Well, thanks for calling in, John. Yeah, it's working really well, that inverted V. Very, very good. That's one thing I want to try with mine, actually. So mine's just a flat horizontal at the moment. I'd love to get the centre up to similar height as yours, actually. Right, I'm going to disappear, actually, lads. Thanks very much for the chat this evening. Good to hear you all on. And I'll catch you all later on, very soon, I hope, anyway. So I'll swing it on round to ON8EI in the group and 7-3 all.
Yeah, well, great hearing you, Tim. M0KEP, ON8EI and the group. Yeah, no, it's lovely to speak with you. And I am guilty of saying things again, but I'll be grateful for you sorting out the Hermes Light and the ACOM 1200S and the amp following the radio, because that's something that bugged me, and I'd got various advice from different people, but it all came to nothing. So have a nice evening, and I wonder, just a quick one, and then you can go back to maybe Kurt, the Guinness Zero. Because I'm a teetotaler, but I'd be interested in a Guinness Zero. Over.
Break.
Yeah, Roger. Breaking knowledge. Yeah, do you know what? It's very nice. I can't. I mean, I probably can tell the difference slightly, but not very much. I tell you, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I just finished it off actually. So yeah, highly recommended, John. Over.
Yeah, very good. Okay, well, tremendous. Yeah, 30 over 9, and the break station acknowledged. Around to you, Mr. Kurt.
Yeah, I'm going to take my chance to say bye-bye to you all, guys. I'm going to go QRT. Have a few more things to do tomorrow morning. And, my time is up. So you guys have fun. Thanks a lot, John. Thanks a lot also to you there, Tim. Great to meet you here. And, who is still there? Dave is still there. And maybe I'm forgetting somebody. So you guys have fun. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate the rack chew this evening. ON7OFF, we're going to sign off, and I'll pass microphone first to Mr. Tim, Mike 0 Kilo Echo Papa, ON7OFF. Greetings, mate. Thanks a lot.
No, thanks a lot, Kurt. No, great to hear you and have a good chat and get you in the log again a year after the first one. I bet it was only a really quick conversation we had or something last time. So anyway, great to make your acquaintance anyway and find out a bit about you and your station. It's been great. Break station acknowledged. So we'll bring you in a second. We'll just say these 7-3s. And I'll swing it around to you, Dave. M0SKA in the group, M0KEP.
Yeah, okay. 7-3s, Kurt. Great to hear you on. And I don't know if you're going to get on during the day, but I'll be knocking about tomorrow at some stage. I do have to go and do a bit of food shopping at some time. But apart from that, I'll be free, Kurt, I should imagine. ON7OFF, M0SKA, 7-3.
73s, thanks a lot, and take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, John. Good evening, mate.
Yeah, bye-bye, Kurt. Sleep well. Bye-bye.
Right. I'll quickly bring this break station. I will disappear then, guys, after I was saying 7-3. Break, go ahead. Nothing heard. Right then, I'm going to disappear as well, guys. 7-3 both. Look forward to the next one. M0KEP going clear. Around to you, Dave.
Yeah, goodbye, Tim, and we'll speak later. All the best. M0KEP, M0SKA73. Round to you, John.
Yeah, Roger, Dave. Yeah, okay, goodbye. I won't call you Timothy. Goodbye, Tim, over.
Yeah, people only call me Timothy when I'm in trouble, over.
Yeah, I think David has that, or sorry, Dave has that one. Anyway, I think we've had enough of that. Hey, Tim, take care. Thank you very much. And around to you, Dave. M0SKA ON80I. And yeah, that badge on the mic, Dave, over.
Yeah, no, I just noticed that. I like that, John. It's a nice touch. So, I wonder if you've had that made locally, or you picked it up at a rally or something, John. But then there was two. John, over.
Yep, Roger. Well, no harm on that. Now, I got the bit. Well, I originally saw it on a station in VK, a broadcast radio station called 2UE. And it always kept in my mind, yeah, you do see them from time to time on various radio station microphones. And then I got it into my head that I'd have my call sign on it. So that took a little bit of work. I found the bit that you put over the mic on, I think it was on Amazon or Ali, one of the others. And I'll have a dig out or a dig around to see, and I'll let you know on that one. And then the badge, which is double-sided taped onto it, that came from and they're quite hard to find, but I'm sure they're still in the UK. Someone that makes trophies, over.
Ah, okay, yeah. They will be about. You do see guys advertising stuff like that. So yeah. Oh well, I'll have to have a hunt round. I do have a few things. I've got a mat, for your cup of tea. It's not a mat. It's a Perspex thing with my call on, and I've got a few other bits and bats. But it's just nice to have something different, John, over.
Yeah, and I'm going to send you a photo right now of something that I got many, many years ago at the Leicester show. So just getting it all okay. Right, so this is, I got this in Leicester back in the early 90s, over.
I have something similar, John. Just let me take a couple of photos. So that's the coaster. Now then, let me get this one in. I'm just trying to focus in on. I'll do it this way, Rob. On a badge that I bought. The coaster came from Merv, a good friend of mine, MI0TMW. He had that made up at the market in Belfast, I think, the coaster. And that badge I had made a rally many years ago, John, over.
Yeah, and I keyed up the HL2. So one moment, I'm going to have a look. Okay, yeah, okay, I see the coaster, very nice. And the badge, yeah, that's similar to what I want, and I like the RSGB tag on it as well. Okay, well, just one more photo for you, Dave, and you might have seen it before, but it was a drawing, a little bit of art that my daughter did, and I'm actually going to put it up on the QRZ page. So here we go. Yeah, you might have seen this before. So there it is. Over.
Yeah, okay. Let me just open up. I'll just send you something else. Oh, that's good. Oh, very good. And there's Dad in caricature, over.
Well, caricature, but looking quite similar. She even the shirt that I wear on a regular basis, over.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, excellent, very good. No, that's very good, though. Yeah, get that up on your QRZ page, John, over.
Yeah, I'll change the image that I have now and put that in. I think that's a good idea, over.
Yeah, and then I'll put another image lower down with the same, so when you've got the same shirt on, and people can make the connection, over.
Yeah, very good. Okay, well, look, it's always great speaking with you. No EBJ tonight, over.
I think he did message me earlier on. He was on with MoSKA on 40 metres, John. But I was a bit busy at the time, and by the time I got back to the radio, I'd found you guys on here, over.
Yeah, which is not bad either. If the weather is decent, now we're promised snow on the weekend, so I won't be out in the garden in the snow. But when the weather improves, just calm winds, I'll put up that monster Delta, the aluminium Delta for 40, over.
Oh, have you tried it in anger yet, John, over?
Negative, no, because I needed another bit of aluminium to get the height, because each arm is 14.3, 14.2. So I needed another bit of aluminium. That's ready now, and I needed also a guy to. And it turned out he's local to me. He had to turn out some aluminium so that I could put in the 16 millimeter into it, over.
Okay, yeah, very good. Well, that's okay. No, well, I should imagine that will work absolutely fantastic, John. What height above ground at the feed point are you going for?
Yeah, not so high. Probably about just over 2 meters. That's the best I can do. Otherwise, it just becomes too unwieldy, over.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I mean, my loop, the 20 meter loop that I use for VK is only about 5 feet at the feed point above the ground, and that works terrific, John, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I can't wait switching between the the double bazooka for 40 and that, and just to see the difference. I told you probably before that I used to have 2 of them, the Delta loops for 40, and I had them on a switching system. I can, fire forward and backwards, and that worked out well as well, but they were just monsters, over.
Yeah, no, they're the big beasts, aren't they, John? But no, have some fun with that, and I need to make mine up. I'm doing one exactly the same for 20 metres, but with the weather being as it is, I've got everything. I just need to drill the centre plate and basically put the damn thing together, John, but I haven't got the impetus to do anything at the moment, over.
Yep, Roger, totally understood. Okay, Dave, I'm going to put up those 2 YouTube videos of the conversation tonight, and then it'll be time to hit the hay, and then it's one more early shift, and then it's weekend, over.
Yeah, well, you and well, I was going to say, end your work, and hopefully it goes quick for you, John, and you've got a break then. But I'll be knocking about, John, so don't be a stranger. Good to hear you on. Thanks for the conversation. ON8EI, M0SKA, best and please.
Yeah, okay, Dave, very good. And I will, I'll have a look around I think the Amazon history to see when I bought that, and I'll send you a screenshot, and you can search it out, because normally if you send a link, it can be a dead link. So they are nice. I wanted one for a long time, and then I found it, and then I found the guy that makes the trophies, and he was hard to find, because that sort of thing is in general in the past. Sometimes at the rallies you see guys making those nameplates and call sign plates. Anyway, Dave, take care. Greetings to the lady of the house, and we keep in touch. M0SKA ON80I. Bye-bye from Belgium, over.
Yeah, okay, John, that'll do. There's no panic, John, just as and when, John. Take care, have a great evening. M0SKA.
Yeah, bye-bye, Dave. Take care, bye-bye.
ON80I, Echo India 5, Juliet Bravo Bravo. Quick weather check.
Yes, I can. Dermot, go ahead, over.
Yeah, hello, John. Yeah, I just want to do a quick radio check there with you. See how I'm coming through. I'm running a few of the ex-commanders on KSO.
Yep, I'll give you a report in a moment, Dermot. Are you still there, Dave, over?
I am. I'm just searching on the internet, John, but yes, I'm still here, over.
Yeah, okay, well, maybe you can give Dermot a report in a moment. Yeah, good evening to you, Dermot. Yeah, you're 10 over with me, Dermot, over. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, we'll keep in touch on the other band, and you can tell me more about your new investment. So around to you, Dave, M0SKA ON80I in the group for Dermot in Limerick, over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't get Dermot's call sign, so Dermot, if you can give me your call, Mike 0 Sierra Kilo Alpha, Dave in Blackburn, across the water, Dermot, over.
Yes, good one there, Dave. Mike 0 SKA, this is Echo India 5, Juliet Bravo Bravo. First name is Dermot, and I'm in the city of Limerick on the west of Ireland. KSO?
Yeah, okay. Just give me the city again, Dermot, over.
Yes, Echo India 5, Juliet Bravo Bravo. KSO?
Yeah, I got the call. What was the QTH?
Oh, sorry, I'm in the city of Limerick there in the west of Ireland. KSO?
Ah, okay, Limerick. I've got you now. You're about 5 and 8, 4 and 8, 5 and 8. Little bit of QSB, Dermot, but I've got you fine, over.
Yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Yeah, there's a bit of QC on your side as well, so, maybe propagation isn't so good between us, and there's quite a high noise sort, this evening. I'm listening to you on a M-Fed wire as well at the same time, head up, and the signals are very comparable on the vertical CX Commander, which I set up last weekend, and the M-Fed wire, which I've had for quite a while. QSO?
Yeah, okay. Well, it's doing well. It's doing well. It's just I don't think the band's in the right, the right distance, the propagation between us. But I'm sure on another night, we'd be 5.9 plus Dermot. Anyway, listen, I'll leave you with John. I know John wants to get away. I'm going to make a brew, and nice to meet you, Dermot. EI5JBB and ON80I. 7-3s. Round to you, John.
Yeah. Okay, Dermot. By the way, you and we'll talk soon, Dave. Dermot. Yeah, you came up to nearly 15 over, but I'd say if your power was higher, you could come up louder. Well, obviously that's a kind of an obvious situation, but you're doing well on your DX Commander. EI5JBB ON80I. We keep in touch, Dermot, over.
Yeah, thanks for that, John. Appreciate it. It's still a work in progress. I have a little bit of work to do, so I'll tell you about it maybe more time. All the best. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. And I'll just give a signal report to the other station. The other station just calling. Go ahead, over. Okay, did a station call? ON80I, over. Okay, nothing heard. ON80I QRT. Bye-bye, Dave. Bye-bye, Dermot.
All the best. Echo India 5, Juliet Bravo, Bravo, Rose Clear.